Hello again, my student. This is the second part of our exercise on the active and the passive voice. The previous video we were making some exercises, and in this video we are going to continue answering some other exercises on the active and the passive voice. In this exercise, just read the head of the question. For each example, tell whether it is written in the active or the passive voice. How do I know that this sentence is written in the active or the passive voice? We will write A for active and P for passive. Let's read the first one. George ate the last piece of pie. George, the subject, make what verb, what action? Ate. What the object, last piece of pie. So this would be in the active voice. Okay. Number 2, my idea was rejected by everyone. My idea is the subject here. Was rejected. Verb to be followed by the past participle. In which form is that? Passive. And I have another clue which says by. Everyone here, this is the object, but this is the doer, because this is the one who make this action which is rejecting. So it will be, yes, in passive. Excellent. The Dewey's grow flowers and vegetables in their garden. The Dewey's grow flowers and vegetables in their garden. So here we have the subject and the doer in the same time. So it will be number 3 is active. 4, reservations. Reservations were made by my aunt and uncle for 8 o'clock. Reservations were made. Who made the action? Where is the doer? My aunt and uncle, and preceded by. And I have here another clue. The were made. This is the verb in its passive form. So this would be passive. 5. Sarah read the whole novel in one day. Sarah read the whole novel in one day. Where is the subject? Sarah. It is a doer or is the recipient? The doer. She's the one who makes the action when she's reading. So that would be active. Okay. In this exercise C, he needs you to rewrite the sentences from part B here in a different voice. According with it, if it was active, we'll write it passive. If it was passive, we transform it into active and so on. Let's read the first one. It's an active. The George ate the last piece of pie. So this means that I need to start by the object which is pie to turn it into a subject. So it would be the last piece of pie. The last piece of pie. Where the verb ate in the past. Ate in the past, it's a passive form. It will be verb to be in the past followed by the past participle of eat. Eat, ate, eaten. So the last piece of pie, it is singular or plural? Singular. So we will use was, not where. Was. And the past participle of eat, ate, eaten. So it was eaten. It was eaten by phrase, by whom? By George. George here is the object, but is the doer of the action. Second sentence. It's a passive. My idea was rejected by everyone. So I will transform this, to exchange the subject and the object. I will start by everyone. Where the action was rejected in the passive form. So it's in the past. So the past of the past tense in inactive forms will be rejected. Everyone rejected what did the object here, my idea, the recipient. Number 3 is an active sentence. They do is grow flowers and vegetables in their garden. Where is the recipient? Where is the object here, as long as it's an active? The recipient is flowers and vegetables. So I will start by flowers and vegetables. What happened to them? What did the action grow? Grow here is in the present simple. So to grow here is in the present simple. In order to transform it into the passive, it will be verb to be in the present followed by the past participle grow. So flowers and vegetables, plural. So I would use are. And grow, grew, grown. Are grown. Flowers and vegetables are grown by phrase, by whom? By the doer, those in the garden. Number 4. Reservations were made by my aunt and uncle for 8 o'clock. Reservation, this is passive. Okay, so I'll start by the doer of the action, which is the object here. My aunt and my, that yes, you'll find it after by directly. My aunt and my uncle. Yes. Where the action were made. So this in the passive, past in the passive form, change it into active, it will be past tense. My aunt and my uncle made, the past of made what? Reservation. They made reservations for eight o'clock. Okay, the last one, Sarah read the whole novel in one day. Sarah read the whole novel in one day. Active, so this is the doer and the subject at the same time. And we're the recipient, the whole novel. So I'll start by the recipient. The whole novel. Where the action read, so I change it into, read. I change it into the passive. Well, actually, it can work like some people may say it will work like a present or past. No, it is not present for a simple reason. It doesn't have an S here. If it had reads, so this would be present simple. But this is in the past because this my subject here is singular and she. So so it's in the past. So the passive form of read in the past, it will be the verb to be in the past followed by the past participle. Whole novel, singular, so we'll use was and read because this is the past participle of read. Read, read. The whole novel was read by whom? By Sarah in one day. Fine. I hope that doing this exercise was helpful for you and it helped you to understand the passive and the voice and the active voice, how to transform each one of them to the other one, and how to detect whether this sentence was active or passive, when to use the active and when to use the passive. If you have any question, I don't mind you send it to me. I'm waiting for your answers. And good luck for your quiz. Please, once again, watch the videos before answering the quiz. The video that I have posted for you previously, and these exercises they will be helpful. If you manage to understand those exercises, so answering the quiz will be more easier for you. Thank you, my dear student. Please, once more and more, keep yourself safe, and see you soon, inshallah. Bye.